So what in God's name is this I'm holding? If you haven't come across one before, it's a wet stick or a chunk. So, comes from Dieffenbachia. This is the Dieffenbachia plant, and I'm going to talk about some ways that you can propagate Dieffenbachia. So, the easiest way is to take a top cutting, so somewhere that's got a leaf already growing off it from the end or the tip of a branch. So you can cut it anywhere in between the nodes, the node being where the leaf comes off, and the space in between is the internode. So we're going to cut anywhere in between the two leaves, so sort of where my finger is there, close as you can get to a node without damaging the node itself. So you can do that and pop it in some water and wait for roots to emerge, and then once you've got secondary roots, so root and then roots coming off the root, then you can take it out of the water and put it into soil. People often say to me they have problems moving the plant from water or moss or whatever it's been propagating into the soil, and they often lose the plant. So what you need to do is make sure that the compost stays, or the potting mix stays pretty damp, wet all the time. Not wet, you don't want it to be wet, but moist. Love that word. So yeah, it wants to be moist sort of consistently for a few weeks until it's acclimated to its new sort of setting. So how can we get even more Dieffenbachia than the one or two top cuttings that we've taken from the plant? So you can cut on the internode, so in between the two nodes at each point, and after it's grown its roots, the plant will pop out a new growth point here and start to grow new leaves from there, and stem and everything else. What you can do with Dieffenbachia, because they're so good to propagate, is take your cutting and then even more than in between the nodes at the internodes, you can cut right down, so you don't even need to have a node or a leaf at the point where you're cutting. So you can chop it down right into small bits like this, 1.5 inch piece of stem. Keep that in water or in moss, however you want to propagate it, and it will start to grow roots as the other plants would start to grow roots, the other cuttings, sorry. And then once it's grown its roots, put it into some compost, wait for a new growth point to emerge, and you've got a new plant. And you can essentially do this, depending on the size of the plant, sort of 10 to 15 times from one decent sized Dieffenbachia. So this is pretty amazing, to be honest, and means you can get lots and lots of plants from your one plant. Hope that helps. Let me know if you've got any questions relating to this strange bit of stem and I'll try and get back to you if I can. If not, good luck and have a nice weekend. Bye guys.